got your tenderloin. It's got all this fat in the back. Now you gotta use your fingers. You see I'm using my fingers? Don't be shy. Separate with your fingers. There we go. I think you can see me there. Yeah, let me pour a little bit more. So, just with my tongue. So if you don't have a boning knife, I'm comfortable with my chef's knife. You want to get this out. There we go. This is mostly fat. A lot of people throw it in trash. I save it because you can still get some meat from it. You can still, you know, kind of make some kebabs. So I will save this because it's a lot of meat that I can actually cut dice and use it as nice kebabs. So I'll put it right here. Then this fat here, really it's useless because you can't really chew it. It's remember it's like a plastic. So I'll put it away. Excuse my. Now, what I want to do is, see again, I'm using my fingers, separating this here, and with the guide of the knife. You don't want to bruise this up. This membrane here is tough, so you want to get rid of it. You see how I'm doing it? Flat. Make sure the knife is flat. See, this is like a, how can I say, like a tough plastic. So imagine trying to eat that in a restaurant. It's going to be like chewing plastic. So that's why you got to get rid of it. However, it breaks down when you grill it. It's weird how that goes. You can actually grill the whole thing. And that fat actually adds more flavor. So here we're looking for filet mignon. Filet mignon does not have as much fat. So that's our goal. So you go in the back. And usually in the back is not too much. You don't want to take too much fat because this fat is beautiful. And the more actually fat or marble is in your tenderloin, the better it is. Like when you want like Kobe beef, like a Japanese beef, especially beef that they massage and eats only grains. It's got a nice marble, and I'll show you what a marble is. So I hope you can see this is the tenderloin now cleaned up. I mean, you can clean a little bit more. So let me just get back here. I think you got it right here. So here is the tenderloin. So now we're gonna cut it into fillets. So you always keep this. Now, what I do, you look at this here, it's small. This is thick, this is small. So you gotta use your mind. When it's not as thick, you wanna cut bigger wide. So I'm shooting for like 7 ounces. So I cut like that. And then you can push this and make a nice fillet. Here we go. And then for this, now it's thicker. You don't have to do that. And the marble is this. This is the marble. So this is like 6-7 ounces. Now when we want a bigger one, you go in the middle. Now we get this beautiful filet mignon. And you see the marble here? It's all flavor. If you get something like this and there is no that white stuff, that marble inside, it's not really a filet mignon. It's probably like a different meat cut from another kind of meat, and they're trying to sell it to you for as a filet mignon. So watch for your when you buy your meat. You want the marble. Yes, marble is our body. So I got 1 filet mignon. I want to try at least 4, 2. Let's continue. Big ones. I should be a butcher. Now I got this one here. I'm going to make petit filet. So I get petit filet. All it means is a small fillets. So these are like 3 or 4 ounce. And then at the end here, I can continue with I'll make another big one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big ones. And then we can make a petit filet. So these are small fillets you can combine with crab cake or something to make a plate. And then there is, if you get leftover, I wouldn't throw it away. This is a nice mignonette. So this is what you call mignonette, or this leftover things you take. You know, all this is edible. And again, remember, you have this to make a nice kebabs with. So or even these you can use for a mignonette. You can just sear it, season it, put a little toast, and it can be nice, beautiful hors d'oeuvre. So I just show you up close. That's what we're talking about. So hardly any waste, no blood on the floor, and it's beautiful. That's what I like. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna cook some filet mignon, and let's go to the other side.